Are you looking for ways to improve your game? Are you eager to take your game to the next level? Well then, you have come to the right place. So stay tuned for another helpful instructional video from the Winter Warrior himself, Peter Berka.
Hi, I'm Peter Berka, Director of Rackets at Sunset Ridge Country Club. Welcome to another platform tennis instructional video brought to you by the APTA. Today's topic, screens. We're going to discuss all the techniques of this shot, where to stand, where to be, and how to be successful defending your corner. Let's get started. Alright, the screen we're going to work on is the side screen, back screen ball. We'll talk about positioning, where your paddle is in relation to the ball, and your swing. Let's jump in the corner. Once you've determined the ball is going to the side screen, your positioning is the most important. That should be your first thought. Now, I've drawn an arrow here which determines the direction we want to go. Our starting position during a point, a lot of times, actually during a flow of a point, a lot of times is back behind the baseline. It's kind of our home base area as the point is going on. Now again, the ball is gone to the side screen. My first thought, what is it? You have to resist the urge to want to go into your corner. I think one of the most common mistakes players make is going to where the ball is. And in paddle, you want to always go to where the ball is going to be. So if I get this ball, again, and I run into that corner, and all of a sudden that ball goes right by me, I've made the mistake because I have not resisted that urge of taking that step into that corner. I've got to let this ball come around and come to me. So again, I'm getting into the flow of the point. I know the ball is going to that side screen. First move, I turn into that corner and I get back. That's rule number one on a side screen, back screen ball. I've got to get back. Once I've gotten it back, now I'm in great position. But the second part of this now becomes, what am I doing with my racket? My racket must be in the appropriate spot. A lot of players, again, they'll get back, but what they'll do is they'll move, they'll go up here, and they'll keep that paddle up high. All of a sudden, they can't get anything on it. They've got no leverage with that ball. And it's for the same reason when we're cutting up the vegetables for dinner. We don't cut them up here, right? That's not very comfortable. We cut them up, the counter's down here. That feels more comfortable. And if your paddle is down there, well, that's going to make it a lot easier to swing up towards that shot. So now I've gotten back, my paddle's down low, but now the third and part of that and final part that's very important is my swing. Which direction am I swinging in? Because if I get back, my paddle's down low, but I swing at this ball as it comes around and I swing straight out, well, that ball's not going to go over. So my paddle's got to be swinging the right direction. So I've gone back, my paddle's down low, and now I've got to get my swing, and we got two types of swings here. We've got the south up to north and the east-west is what I like to call it. And that last swing right there was an east-west swing. It's hard to get the ball over the net on an east-west swing. So when the ball goes back, so here we go. So if it hits that side screen, I get back, I get it down low, and I swing south up to north, I can do this each and every time. And I can actually just hang onto the screen, and I don't have to move one bit. I can stay in the same spot. I can give or take a step or two. I can really stay in the same area each and every time. Now, sometimes it'll come right to me, and I won't have to move a step at all. But again, I took maybe one or two steps, and that was it on some of those balls. I could literally grab the back screen with my left hand, and I was okay. And some of you out there will use that as a guide. I recommend it. I've seen players do it, and it's one thing I teach, and I still see some of the players I've taught put their left hand for for you right-handers, they'll put their left hand on that back screen as kind of a guide to know where it is, because the main reason you do that is to make sure you know you've gone back far enough, because a lot of players don't go back far enough. So remember that. Again, in review, you're getting back, following the arrow, going back. What's your paddle doing? Getting it down low. Now, last thing, your swing. South up to north. Try and follow through all the way on that ball. That is the key on the side screen, back screen ball. Hope this helps your screens, and next time we'll do the back screen, side screen ball. Thanks for watching, and may all your paddle dreams come true.
Stay tuned for more helpful instructional videos on platform tennis.